Hi, this is HardballRetro. Welcome to the Retrodome. Today we'll be doing a tutorial on how to create a new team in the computer Statis Pro Baseball game. Now this game was released back in 1983, published by Avalon Hill Game Company, developed by Microcomputer Games Incorporated, and it was published, 1983 was released for the Apple II and the TRS-80 computers, and in 1984 it was made available for the Commodore 64. I'm using the Commodore 64 version to demonstrate this, but the menu options should be similar on the Apple II and the TRS-80 versions, although I can honestly say I haven't used the TRS-81 at all, and I think I briefly messed with the Apple II version, so not 100% certain if everything matches up, but it should be pretty similar. At any rate, let's just jump in and get started here. So you'll see the main menu here on my screen. In the background, I'm going to be looking at Baseball Reference to create the player entries and to look up the information that I need. Alright, let's go here. Alright, so master menu, I'm going to do create or revise a team file. Option 2. And now I'm not going to wait 1 1/4 minutes. I'm going to click in my emulator here. I'm using Vice to emulate a C64, and I'm going to put that in warp mode so I don't have to wait 1 1/4 minutes. Alright, now I'm out of warp mode, and I want to do create a new team file. Option 1, team name. So for these demonstrations, I'm using the teams that I've created based on the best player seasons in a 5-year period for a franchise. So for this demo, I decided to use the Angels, and yeah, I'll just do -75, 79, AL, number of year. Now I wonder if they're going to let me put this. If not, I'll just put 1975, but because I'm doing 1975 through 79, let's try it and see if it yells at me here. Yeah, it didn't like that. Didn't think it would. 1975. Alright, so batter. Alright, let me bring up my baseball reference in the background here. First batter on the team is Brian Downing. Okay, so name. Is it asking for first name or last name or both? I am not sure, so I'm going to put Brian Downing. And I like to put the year at the end, so let's see if it'll allow me to do this. It does not. Alright, so let's put Brian Downing without the numbers. And it doesn't like that either. Does it just want the last name? I don't know. We'll find out. Downing. Okay. There must be a limitation on the number of characters there. So Downing, position, he's a catcher in 1979. His fielding percentage, I would have to click into Brian Downing a little bit further here to see. There we go. Fielding percentage for 1979 is 985. And I wonder if they want that as a decimal. Let's see. No. 985. Alright. Arm. Well, how do we calculate arm? I don't know. I'm going to go with a 3. Second position, I don't think he had a second position in 79. He did not, so 0. Base running, I'm gonna say he's an average base runner. He's not quick, but we'll say he's a smart base runner. Stolen base rating, I'll double check his numbers here, but being that he's a catcher, and I don't think he ran much. Well, he did back in 1975, apparently 13 out of 17 on the bases. But 1979, he was 3 out of 6. So therefore, not the worst, but I'll give him a, I don't know, give him an I. Clutch hitting. Assuming 3 is the best, I'll give him a 2. Range, well, we're a catcher, so I don't know that this even comes into play. Give him a 3. Sacrifice hits. Interesting number to be looking for here. 2. He bats righty. He played. Let me scroll down to 79 here, so here we go. 148. At bats 509. Hits 166. Doubles. Doubles, triples, homers. Walks is 77. Hit by pitch is that looks like a 5. Strikeouts. Okay. Strikeouts 57. Are the player stats correct? Yes. Alright, so got Downing. I'm not going to go through every single batter and pitcher here, at least not on the video. Revise batter, look at batter string, move to pitchers. Alright, well let's move to pitchers. Let's put a pitcher in here. Add a pitcher. Alright. Who's tops on my pitcher list for the 75-79 Angels? Frank Tanana, 76. Alright. Let's go to Frank Tanana on Baseball Reference. I know you won't see what I'm doing here, but pulling up Tanana's page and scrolling down to 79. Okay. No, sorry, 76 I said. Alright, so last name, Tanana. Now, will it let me put the dash 76? Yeah, because that's how I like to do that. I'll have to fix Downing. Alright. PC rating. What is the PC rating? It would have been helpful to look up ahead of time. Let's see. Let's see if I can find this real quick on the... no, I don't see. And I will confess that I'm not familiar with all the different ratings in the Statis Pro game. So for now, since I don't know what it is, and I'm not seeing it in the instructions, you know what, let me skip. There's one more list of instructions here. Basic chart, picture cards, PC. I don't see a PC rating. Alright, well, somebody's going to have to clue me in on that, but in the meantime, I'm just going to give him a 7, because I don't know what it is. Alright, so back to 76 Tanana. Okay, so games 34. 34 starts. Innings, will it let me put a fraction of an inning? Yes, it will. Hits 212. 73. 261. Awesome. Wild pitches. Let me make sure I'm looking at the right column here. Okay, 5. There we go. Balks. No balks. ERA, 2.43. Range, give him a 3. Fielding percentage. Gotta scroll down to fielding here on Baseball Reference, so bear with me a second. His fielding percentage in 76 was 983. So let me get back up to his pitching stats. .983. Nope, 983. Batting average, I don't care. No. Doesn't matter. Doesn't like that either. How about that? There we go. All right. Home runs. Is that home runs allowed or how many home runs he hit? I don't know because it doesn't tell me that. Gonna go with 0 here. Sacrifice hits 0. Yes. Alright. So I'm gonna go back to batters. Number 4. Revise batter. 2. Which batter? 1. And I'm gonna fix last name. So it would have been nice when they're asking you to enter the data if it had said last name, but it just said name, and that was part of my confusion there. Number 1, name, Downing, dash, 79. And that's better. E to exit. Move to pictures. So I'm going to save the team. Then I'm going to pause the video, create the other players, and then I'll come back and we'll do a quick game demo with this team. Alright, save team. Do you wish to save it under that name? Sure, why not? Put the team game file disk in the drive. Yep. So in the emulator, I've got to attach that game file. Let's see. Just want to make sure I have a disk that has room on it. Yeah, that one will work. Should work. Let's see. Return. A little warp mode to speed things up. Do I want a printer copy? No, I don't. Alright, so now if I go back into revise team game file, Angels dash 7579, that's still there. And I'm back to the, alright, so in a nutshell, that's how you would add batters and pitchers to Computer Statis Pro Baseball, and I will be back momentarily. We'll do a little game demo with this team once I have them all entered in here. All right. Okay, so I've gone ahead and entered all of the batters and pitchers for the Angels 1975 through 79 squad. So you can see all of the batters on this screen here. And if I do option 4, move to pitchers, there's my pitchers. And I would normally at this point go ahead and click Save Team. I've already done that, so I'm going to go to Exit. And I don't want a printer copy. And I want to go back to the master menu now. let me make sure I've got the right disk in the drive here. And I don't. I have the team disk, so I got to swap back to the game disk. Okay, did that. So master menu, game disk in drive, yes. Go ahead. Gonna warp mode here. And now I want to do play ball. Okay. Loading the play ball module here. Alright. Come out of warp mode. Alright, there's our national anthem. Okay, visiting team name. So let me put the team disk in here because it's going to ask me for it anyway. We'll do Angels 7579. And looking at the other teams on this disk, Boston 1975 is the closest to this era, so I'm selecting them as our home team. Again, we're just going to do a quick demo of the game here to show off our newly created team. So I'm going to choose, with apologies to Frank Tanana and his awesome 76 season, we're going to go with Nolan Ryan here. And we're going to face Louis Tiant. Alright, here's our lineup selection screen. So I actually entered the batters in this order. Now you'll notice that we don't have a number 9 hitter in the lineup yet because we have 2 players in right field right now. So I'm going to select lineup order number 6, player roster number 6, which is based on the number in the left-hand column there. And I'm going to move Bostic to DH. Alright, now you see a Bostic next to, you see a 0 next to Bostic's name. And now I can select number 9, Mullenix, to play shortstop. And now I've got all my positions covered. And Ryan's slotted in as the pitcher. Okay, so lineup looks good here. Exit. And not a fan of how they abbreviated Yastrzemski there. I know we've only got 10 characters to play with here. I probably would have wiped out the E and put MSKI or something like that. If you're going to waste the space on the apostrophe, I don't know, doesn't make sense. Very minor little nitpick there, but I don't know, I don't like it. E to exit, I like that lineup. We'll just go with the default lineup here. That's fine. And I'm going to put the game disk back in just in case it's looking for it. Alrighty. And yep, there we go. Okay. Alright, here's our screen. Very basic looking field. We got the information that we need on the screen with Tiant's rating, Downing, a couple of numbers, his batting average. I'm guessing that's his base running, his sacrifice, and his hit and run numbers there. So it's sitting here looking for an input option. And if you don't have the manual in front of you, you can type M for menu. And there's our menu options. So I'm just going to hit space bar to bat for now. Let's see if we get a runner on, then we'll maybe come back here and check this again. You can go to the visitor or home roster. Okay, press any key to continue, and we're back. So I'm just going to hit space bar. And let's play ball. Downing, hard ground out to shortstop. All right, so that brings up Rod Carew. Carew pops out to third. Double to right by Baylor. Okay, got a little something going here with 2 outs now. So Baylor in scoring position for Bobby Grich. And Grich grounds out to short. That'll do it in the top of the first. Okay, Nolan Ryan on the hill for the Halos, facing Cecil Cooper. Cooper lines out to first. Going to swing away with Doyle. And he lines out to third. And now we have Yaz. Strikeout. Okay. Well, maybe we'll go a little more than the 1 inning that I said that we would do here. Let's see if we can score a run here. Bonds grounds out to catcher. Okay. Infield hit for Bostic. All right, let's take a look at our menu again. We've got hit and run. We've got steal. Let's try hit and run. Because why not? Okay, Bostic stole the base. Now we've got Mickey Rivers at bat with a runner on second. Infield hit for Rivers. And let's see what happens if I try to steal. Is it just going to be Rivers going for second? I hope. Let's see. Stolen base Rivers, and Bostic steals home on the play. 1-0 Angels. Okay, I was not expecting the steal of home, but that's what we got. Single by Lansford. Rivers is held up at third. All right. A little offense here. Mullenix grounds out to catcher, but a run scores. It's 2-0 Angels. Checking Doyle's range. And Downing hard ground out to second. Okay, so the Angels score 2 runs in the top of the second and lead 2-0. Nolan Ryan. Lynn strikes out. Rice with a strikeout. Long fly to center. Okay, well, that's an annoying sound effect, but Evans' homer to center field makes it 2-1. Fisk on base on an error by the center fielder. All right. And Petrocelli strikes out, so it's 2-1. We head to the top of the third. You know what? This game goes pretty quick, so maybe we'll just play a full game here. You'll get little bonus innings here. Carew deep fly out to right. Okay. Donnie Baylor, MVP 79 season, grounds out hard to second. And Bobby Grich steps in, flies out to right, scoreless frame by Tiant. Go to the bottom of the third, Angels up 2-1. And Rick the Rooster Burleson leads off with a double to center. Cooper grounds out to first. Burleson heads over to third. So, can I do infield in? Yes, I can. That's an I. Let's see if it shows on the screen somewhere. Yep, infield in. And now spacebar to swing away. Doyle ground out hard to second. The run scored anyway. Okay. Well, we tried. 2-2. Yaz grounds out to third. And we're in the top of the fourth now. 2-2. Bobby Bonds the batter against Tiant. He grounds out. Slow grounder to short. He's out at first. 1 down. Lyman Bostic the batter. Slow ground out to third base. 2 down. Mickey Rivers singles to right. And Menu S for the straight steal. Let's try it. He had 50-something stolen bases in 75. And that's his second steal of the day. Puts him in scoring position for Lansford. Carney Lansford, the Angels' third baseman, 79. But he grounds out to short, and it's still 2-2. All right, Ryan. Lynn gets aboard on an error by Carew. Foul ball. Grich has been injured for 3 games. Okay, I'm assuming I've got to go to the visitors roster here. No, V. There we go. Lineup order for player roster number. Looks like Remy, second base. Right. Exit. Okay, well, we got to see an injury here. Not what I wanted to see, but it happens. Rice pop out to catcher. So I think just to mention it, I don't think the game is going to track this injury. It really doesn't know from game to game. I don't think it's going to know that Grich is injured. I could be wrong, but I think you'd probably have to track it manually in this one and some of the older games, computer baseball, micro league, so forth. It's not going to track injury status, fatigue status for pitchers, that kind of thing. That did come in later games, though. Oh, Evans, another homer. So Dwight Evans has Nolan Ryan's number here. 2-run blast puts Boston up 4-2. And you can see Ryan's rating has dropped to a 13 now. Okay, here we go. Top 5, Mullenix the batter against Tiant. Red Sox ahead 4-2. Mullenix fouls it off. Pops that one out to first base. 1 away. Top of the order, Brian Downing, the batter. All right, here's a double. Let's go Carew. Single to center, Downing stops at third. 1 away, Baylor the batter. Bases loaded, and it would have been Grich, but now we have Jerry Remy. So let's see what he can do here. Double to center, knocks in 2, and it's 4-4. All right, what do we got? Hard ground out to short. Okay, I guess Remy stayed put. All right, Bostic up 2 outs. Remy down at second. Oh, he doubles them in, so it's 6-4. All right. Single by Rivers. Bostic holds at third. Lansford the batter. Long fly to left. Lansford, 3-run blast. Angels 7 spot in the 5th here. They go up 9-4. Mullenix the batter. He grounds out to third. That'll do it for the Angels, but they put up a 7 spot and they lead 9-4. Nolan Ryan heads out for the bottom of the 5th here. High scoring affair at Fenway. Burleson grounds out. Cecil Cooper with the whiff. And Denny Doyle also strikes out. All right, you see Tiant's rating down to a 5 here. Downing leading off the inning with a K. Carew the batter. Okay, Carew walks. Stolen base attempt coming up. And he's in there safely. Here's Baylor. Baylor skies this one to right, and it's caught by Evans. 2 down. Jerry Remy the batter. Remy singles, and Carew is held up at third. That brings up Bobby Bonds, checking Doyle's range. Bonds grounds out to second, so we're still 9-4, heading to the bottom of the 6th. Ryan walks Yaz to lead off the frame. Here's Freddie Lynn. Lynn fouls that one off. Lynn grounds out to catcher. All right. Rice pops up to catcher. Oh, but it looks like Lynn grounded out. I guess they threw down to second and got Yaz. All right, 2 down. Dwight Evans. Wild pitch. You know, we should probably just walk him. Let's see. What is that? Control W. Okay, we walk Evans to get to Fisk. I don't know if that was a wise move, but Evans is doing all the damage today for Boston. And Fisk pops out to first, so that was a smart move. All right, Bostic the batter. Singles to center. Mickey Rivers flies out to right. Lansford single. So we've got first and second for Mullenix. Tiant still in there. You know what I just realized? I'm the one that has to take Tiant out, so I'm going to do that now. I'm sitting here thinking I'm facing the computer, but I'm not. Home team roster. Apologies to Louis Tiant there. He probably gave up more runs than he should have. H. Here we go. All right, who's coming in relief? Relief rating. Is that what the RR is? Let's go with lineup order is 10. Player roster is 23. Segui. Position pitcher. All right. Exit. And Segui's in the game. All right, my bad there. Okay, downing the batter to a board. I was wondering why Tiant was still out there. And Petrocelli grounds out to short. Burleson singles to center. Trying to start something here. 1 out. All right, Cecil Cooper lines out to first. Carew snares that one. Doyle lines out to second. All right, top of 8, Carew against Segui. Pops out to catcher. All right, Baylor. Strikeout. Remy. Grounds out to second. All right, Nolan Ryan. He's gone 7 so far. He's allowed 4 hits. Yaz grounds out to pitcher. Lynn with the strikeout. And Rice. Strikeout. All right, top of 9. Angels up by 5. Bonds, the batter. Bobby Bonds. Slow ground out to third. It's 1 down. Lyman Bostic, the DH. Grounds out to short. Mick the Quick, Mickey Rivers. Grounds out to third. All right, top of 9, up by 5. Evans the batter. Flies this one out to right for out number 1. Carlton Fisk. Single to left. Petrocelli. Looking for the double play here. Nope, he flies out to center. So 2 down. Burleson the batter. Fisk aboard. Fouls that one off. Give us a little drama here. Okay, Ryan in a little bit of trouble. He's going to pitch to Cooper. All right, Cooper grounds out to short. That'll do it for us here. And let's see. Final, press return to continue. Okay, put the game disc in the drive. It should already be in there. So what do we get here as far as a box score? Winning pitcher is Ryan. Yes. Losing pitcher is Tiant. Sure. No. We can just look on the screen here. Optional date for box score. Doesn't matter. Let's just say this was 05, 01, 75. All right, so player of the game. I mean, Nolan pitched pretty well other than the 2 homers to Evans there. We've got Lansford, Bostic, and Rivers with 3 hits apiece. Lansford with 3 ribbies. Remy had 2 hits and 2 ribbies, replacing Gritch. And Boston's offense was pretty much Dewey Evans. So there's Tiant, 6 2/3, 14 hits, 9 earned. And Sagi pitched flawlessly in relief, 2 1/3, no hits, no walks, and a strikeout. There's our line score. Doubles, homers, strikeouts, walks. What else we given us here? Stolen bases. Okay. And is that it for the box? Nope, errors. Winning pitcher, losing pitcher. Press any key to continue. Do you wish to save the game results? Sure. Alright, well, I can do that. That's put the team disc in. That's disc 1. There we go, saving game stats. Put it into warp mode. And it's going to ask me to put the game disc back in the drive. We're gonna wrap it up here. Hope you enjoyed our little tutorial on how to create the team in Computer Statis Pro Baseball. Once again, this was by Avalon Hill, published 1983-1984 time frame. Commodore 64, Apple II, TRS-80. So be sure to check out my accompanying article for this. And hope you're enjoying this series. Keep playing ball. Take care. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.